Series between the Braves and Padres as the Padres take the field. And let's get to the starting lineup for Bobby Cox's Atlanta Braves. Same lineup as last night with the exception of the starting pitcher. That's McLeod leading off. Then Prado, Chipper Jones batting third. McCann in the cleanup spot. Anderson, Escobar is the RBI leader for Atlanta with 58. Then LaRoche at first. Diaz is in right field and Vasquez is the pitcher. Bobby Cox, his 28th season as a Major League Manager, his 24th with the Atlanta Braves. Tim Stauffer on the mound tonight for San Diego.
Stauffer, more mature Tim Stauffer. And you see the record's 1-2, but the ERA is good. All the numbers really are good. Opponent's batting average, only 5 walks in 21 innings. This is a pretty good offensive lineup here tonight, and I think that maturity is really going to come into play tonight.
So here we go. First pitch today. McLeod swung on and fouled away left side. We get underway right on time at 7:05 and 76 degrees at game time. McLeod bounces it to Eckstein, and on the second pitch of the game, McLeod grounds out. That's the way this one begins. Here's the San Diego defense tonight behind Tim Stauffer in the outfield. Headley, Gwynn, and Venable. Kuz, Cabrera, Eck, and Blanks on the infield. And Henry Blanco is the catcher. He has played errorless baseball this year in 315 innings. He has seen 1 inning at third base this year.
Yeah.
During an extra inning game. Adrian Gonzalez not in the starting lineup for the second consecutive night. He got in defensively in the 9th inning last night, so that extended his games played streak to 314 in a row.
And I don't think it's a major thing. I think Buddy Black wanted to give him a couple of days.
Prado rounds it to Cabrera. High throw, but Blanks coming off the bag puts the tag on Prado for the second out.
Like Cabrera just kind of rushed that throw a little bit. And you see the 6'6" Kyle Blanks able to get to it no problem, put the tag on Prado.
Two down, nobody on for third baseman Chipper Jones. Strike one on the outside corner. And that left Chipper shaking his head, looking back at plate umpire Mike DeMuro. Chipper in the opener of the series last night, 1 for 4. He had a first inning single. Remember last night, Braves loaded the bases with nobody out against Latos and had settled for just 1 run. Stauffer misses high. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, we talked last night about how good a hitter Chipper Jones is.
That's outside, 3-1.
Stauffer jumped ahead 0-1, and Chipper showing a whole lot of patience here. All of a sudden now he's ahead 3-1.
Well, Chipper walked on 5 pitches, and I bet if you ask Chipper, he's convinced he didn't see a strike at all.
Exactly.
Well, a 2-out walk allowed by Stauffer.
I would say that applied to most hitters.
Yeah, I'd probably.
Yeah. If Mudd was here, he'd probably be saying something different. But
he usually has the opposite perspective.
Yeah. I've noticed.
So Chipper's on with 2 outs. Cleanup hitter, the catcher, Brian McCann. Breaking ball, high ball 1. Trax thought that caught the high outside corner.
If Mudd was sitting here, he'd say, yeah, that was a strike.
There is a strike call. McCann had the sacrifice fly in the first inning last night. His 53rd run batted in. towards first. Fair. And stepping on the bag is Blanks. 3 unassisted to retire the side. A walk and a man left on. Padres coming up. Up tonight, Tony leading off in center field. Heck comes in with 5 hits in his last 13 at-bats. Then Venable in that 3 spot again for the second straight night. Cruz hitting cleanup with Headley and left, Blanks at first. Blanco's doing the catching, Cabrera 8th, and the pitcher Tim Stauffer hitting 9th against the veteran right-hander Javier Vasquez.
And you see the numbers, 8 and 7. Good ERA, good opponent's average. Tonight making his 375th career start. And he's been around for a while. Veteran pitcher. Knows what he's doing out there. And again, he's a guy that will mix it up. He's not going to just rear back and throw fastballs. He's going to mix the change. Fastball's going to be in the low 90s. Good changeup, good breaking ball, nice slider.
Chopped to first. LaRoche was playing off the line. It makes the flip to Vasquez covering. Here's the Braves defense brought to you by SD Storage, where $1 moves you in. Go to SDStorage.com to find a store near you today. Adam LaRoche, 1 error. He's a first baseman this season. Of course, he's played first base for 3 different teams this year. The Pirates, handful of game with the Red Sox, and now in his 4th game with the Braves. Second baseman David Eckstein. Strike 1. Eck 1 for 3 with a triple in last night's win with a run scored. His second 3-base hit of the season. Fly ball, shallow left field. Garrett Anderson streaking in and makes the catch. For a moment, it looked like McLeod, the center fielder, was going to get that ball, and Anderson hesitated for just a fraction of a second, then continued on to make the play.
I'll bet you McLeod called this ball, and then he pulled up right at the end, and you see Anderson hesitate, but still able to make the catch.
Two down for right fielder Will Venable. First pitch swing and sends it in the air. Deep left center field. Carrying and gone. just got out to left center field. Number 5 for Will Venable takes that the opposite way, and it's 1-0 San Diego.
We talked about how good he's swinging the bat. Vasquez had gotten ahead 0-1 on 2 straight hitters, and Venable wasn't going to take that first pitch fastball, and you see it was running away from him, and he goes with it. Knocks it into the first row, and the Padres are on the board first.
It's good to see the replay there. For a moment, you saw McLeod point at the fan like perhaps he had reached over, but you looked at the replay, that was definitely not the case. He just kind of made a basket catch over top of the fence. That one got out. Cruz pops it up out of the short right field. And Matt Diaz. With the 2-out solo shot from Will Venable. His 5th of the season. RBI number 15 for William. And after an inning, 1-0 San Diego. Venable home run. Fielder Garrett Anderson leads off for Atlanta and takes a first pitch strike. Upstairs, a ball and a strike. Anderson fouling it away left side, a ball and 2 strikes. 5, 6, and 7 batters for the Braves in the second.
Both guys throwing a whole lot of strikes here early.
Tries the breaky ball, it's outside. Stauffer a winner in his last start. First win in nearly 3 years. Just 1 run in 7 innings at Cincinnati. Which had to be a good feeling for Tim Stauffer, a long way back.
Well, he kind of struggled the first time he came through. And that's what I was talking about, a little bit of maturity. Go back to AAA, kind of work things out.
A little older, a little wiser, and Bud Black has said better stuff than the first time around.
And I'm watching right now, and it looks to me like his delivery is a little bit different than it was the last time. A little bit of a short arm, which would make it a little bit more difficult for hitters to see his pitches.
Sharply through the right side. And Garrett Anderson leads off the Atlanta second with a base hit. Hey, Wednesday is officially free and easy at the Del Mar Racetrack. Diamond Club members enjoy free stretch run admission, free reserve seating, and a free program. Plus, enjoy half-price domestic draft beer, sodas, and hot dogs at select stretch run concessions. Neil Escobar, the shortstop. A guy who has produced primarily from the lower half of the order for the Braves.
Well, he's a good young player. And you see, hitting over 300, leading the club in RBIs. He's got some pop. I thought I'd notice a little bit of a peak right there myself. This replay confirms, and you don't want to get caught doing that.
Unless you want to wear one on the ribs, right?
Yeah, unless you want to wear one.
He hasn't seen a strike yet. 3-0, and Blanco out to the mound.
After a base hit by Anderson, Stauffer goes to the stretch and throws 3 straight balls. And he's going to have to get it turned around here.
And takes it to 3-2. Escobar dropped the bat and was headed towards first.
Oh, a little subtle. You don't want to do that. And that's paint on the outside corner. He didn't think so.
Here goes Anderson, and the 3-2 is fouled back.
It's just kind of one of those unwritten rules in baseball.
Do not peek.
Not get caught peeking is a better description. If you don't get caught, let every game being on TV. Pitchers sometimes sitting in the clubhouse will relay.
Up the middle, just out of reach of Cabrera and into center field, and a base hit for Escobar, and runners are at the corners. The ball hit very sharply by Escobar. With Anderson on the move, Cabrera cutting across to cover, and he nearly was able to get to that.
Ball's out on the outside part of the plate, and he bangs it right up the middle. And because Anderson was running, he could get all the way to third.
Runners at the corners, nobody out for first baseman Adam LaRoche. LaRoche homered here last night. And as a member of the Pirates here earlier this season, had a 2-homer game. Roche, his first time up last night was also in the second inning, and he went opposite field.
Fastball running away, he just went with it. He's got good power to all fields.
And it's the inside corner.
That looked like a little cutter. 86 miles an hour on the inside half. And if you're Tim Stauffer here, hey, you'll trade the double play for the run. Yeah, you're ahead in the count. You'd like to make a quality pitch and maybe get a strikeout here. But early in the game, you're going to play the infield back and hope you can get a ground ball here, get a double play. Minimize the damage here.
Towards right field, racing in. That drops in front of Venable. It'll score the tying run, Anderson. 3 consecutive hits to begin the Atlanta second. It is 1-1.
Look, that's a breaking ball, but it's up. And Roche again puts a nice swing on it. Venable unable to run that one down. And 3 straight hits, and the Braves are even.
Still nobody out. And the 8th spot in the order coming up. And right fielder Matt Diaz. Strike on the low outside edge. Stauffer looking with the first out here in the second. 2 would be preferable. You can get a ground ball off the bat of Diaz. Diaz has grounded into 4 double plays this season. Stauffer's 0-2. Fastball off the outside corner.
We talked about this last night. This is a good offensive Braves lineup. I didn't think the bottom half of this lineup would hurt you, but Anderson, Escobar, LaRoche. Diaz hitting in the 8th spot, hitting 284. He's got some power. Uses the whole field.
The Braves come in 5th in the National League at hitting. I think the Giants, Dodgers, Cardinals, and Cubs.
That pitch was the first time this at bat where he challenged Diaz inside. Everything else had been away. You're going to have to kind of work both halves of the plate against this Braves lineup.
1-2. Heck, Ever, and they turn 2, 4-6-3. I don't know if Stauffer got a glove on that or not, but it went right past him on the hill.
I'm going to say he got a glove on that. I think that's add another number to that 1-4. See if he gets some glove. Yeah, he knocked that ball down.
So it's a 1-4-6-3 double play.
And I still think it would have been, even if he hadn't knocked that down. That was hit right, would have been right at X time.
And the pitcher up, Vasquez, with 2 down. And he takes a strike. Let me correct myself. I gave you the Braves are 5th in pitching and 5th in hitting. I gave you the pitching teams that are ahead of them. Dodgers, Houston, Mets, and Washington are the teams ahead of them in the hitting category. But it gives you an idea. 5th in pitching, 5th in hitting. Pretty balanced club.
Yeah, and it's Terry Pendleton. They're off their batting coach, their hitting coach. And there's some good hitters in this lineup. .122 average on the season for Vasquez.
Stauffer trying to escape this second, allowing just the 1 run from the full windup. Over but low. 3-1. And a walk to the pitcher. And this has been a good homestand in general for the Padres, but we have seen the pitcher reach a little too often on this homestand.
Yeah, the pitcher has sometimes been an important part of an inning.
In the Milwaukee series, pitcher Brandon Looper had a 2-run single. A day later, Mike Burns, their starting pitcher, had a walk. Carlos Villanueva, the pitcher on Sunday for the Brewers, had a walk. Last night, the Braves starter Kawakama had a base hit, a single to center in the 5th.
So if Stauffer could get McLeod out, you won't frown on it so much. But again, like we talked about, these guys can swing the bat a little bit. McLeod's got pop to all fields. He can run a little bit.
Here comes Stauffer's 32nd pitch of this second inning. A high fly, medium right center field. Junior making the catch. Stauffer does give up 1, despite allowing 3 hits. 2 men left on.
The New York Mets Saturday, August 8th at 7:05 and get one of these great Padres Hall of Fame caps.
All fans will receive a free Padres Hall of Fame cap presented by California Lottery. Plus, Dick Williams will be inducted into the Padres Hall of Fame before the game. Youngsters with some good seats. Under the dugout.
Real good seats.
Home half of the second inning, 1-1 game. Hannibal with a solo shot for the Padres in the first. Atlanta tying it in the top of this inning on an Adam LaRoche RBI single. Chase Henley leading off and takes strike 1. One for 4 night last night for Henley. Vasquez misses inside. Henley blinks and Blanco. 5, 6, and 7 in the Padres' second. Well, last night, Tony, the Braves probably felt they should have scored more than 1 in the first. Maybe they'll look back tonight and feel they should have scored more than 1 in the second tonight.
Well, 3 straight hits. You get a run in, first and second, nobody out. You got your 8th place hitter up. He hits the ball hard and happens to go, right up the middle, and they turn a double play. And it's about cashing in those opportunities. Last night the Braves didn't, the Padres did, and the Padres ended up winning. And already here in this at-bat, you see some of the craftiness of Vasquez. Backdoor breaking ball, slider for a ball, changeup, swung and miss.
Foul.
93 with the fastball up and out of the zone. Doesn't give you that opportunity to maybe go up there and sit on one pitch. You're really almost having to be a counter puncher. You're going to have to take what he gives you. Cutter in on Headley's hands. And so from a hitting standpoint, you've got a lot of things to think about. He's throwing you a couple of pitches away, a couple of pitches under your knuckles. He's gone out of the zone with the fastball. And because his ability to work both halves is so good, he's going to strike people out. And you can consider him a strikeout pitcher.
Which would probably surprise a lot of baseball fans. People who follow the game every day wouldn't think Vasquez, strikeout guy, but he's been one of the best out there, believe it or not.
He really has.
Two to Headley leading off. And a breaking ball whacked into right field. That is fair. By a couple of feet, rolls into foul ground in the corner, where it's grabbed by Diaz, and a double for Headley.
That is an outstanding job by Chase Headley right there, being able to stay back on that breaking ball and get enough of it to get it down the line. But again, he's thrown Headley a couple of good fastballs, and that's kind of a hanging breaking ball. And you see he's out in front of it, but keeps it fair into the corner.
He two-base hit for Chase. Padres have the leadoff man on for first baseman Kyle Blanks. High, towering foul ball down the left field side. That one could have had a movie shown on it. Our comparison brought to you by Marvin K. Brown, San Diego's newest Mitsubishi dealer. Nationally home run leaders since the All-Star break, and Kyle Blanks on that list with 6.
Vasquez tried to run that fastball inside, and Blanks was just a bit out in front of that.
No balls, 2 strikes. Kyle went deep his first time up in the last night's game, sending it to the beach over the right center field fence. He's 6, so the ball comes since the break. Fouls the fastball back.
So far, Vasquez has challenged Blanks. Fastball in, he fouled that off. Fastball in the outside corner, he's swinging through that. Came back with a fastball.
Down to Chase. Here's the first strikeout of the night for Javi Vasquez, his 159th of the season.
Thrown him a few fastballs, and that's a breaking ball that's going to be out of the zone. See if he'll chase it. And Blanks did. And again, that's a strikeout. And that's since 2000. Javi Vasquez with 1,922 strikeouts, second only to Randy Johnson. I think that
Wow.
probably is going to surprise a whole lot of people. You look at the names on that list: Santana, Martinez, Schilling. But this is Vasquez's 12th season in the major leagues. And I remember him with the Expos. I faced him when he was with the Expos as a young pitcher, and really thought he was, going to be a really good pitcher, and he has been. He's been very consistent.
Just misses the outside corner.
To me, he's good because as a hitter, he is not just going to stand out there and throw you fastballs. He's going to make you hit his pitch, and he's not going to give in. Usually 2-0. Most hitters are going to be looking for a fastball, looking for something out over the plate, and Vasquez, more times than not, is not going to give in. And when I say give in, is give in and throw you a fastball. He's probably going to throw you something other than a fastball.
Thompson a strike in the low part of the zone.
A little slider.
Tied at 1, bottom of the second. Blanco batting with Headley at second base and 1 out. And another breaking ball over.
You ask and you shall receive. There, the last 2 pitches: slider 2-0, curveball 2-1. And we call that pitching backwards. And he is really good at doing that.
Breaking ball again, and he strikes out Blanco. Back-to-back Ks and 2 away.
Textbook. 2-0 slider, 2-1 curveball, 2-2 curveball. 3 straight strikes for the strikeout.
In all those last 3 pitches to Blanco, down.
Yeah, down. And that's the thing, the only time he pitches up is usually with the fastball.
Everett bounces it to Prado. A leadoff double to Headley, but he is stranded at second. And at the end of 2, it remains Atlanta 1, San Diego 1. Tradition of innovation. A look at the NL East. Phillies and Marlins each beaten tonight. And the Braves with a chance to gain some more ground. Braves right at the 500 mark at 53 wins, 53 losses. Mets lost in extra innings to the Cardinals. We're talking about Jose Reyes perhaps being finished for the year. The Mets, they have dealt with their share of injuries.
Yeah, they have. And we'll get a chance to see them here this weekend.
Breaking ball low to Prado. It's been an area where Vasquez has been living down there with that breaking ball. Heart of the order for Atlanta. Fastball hit in the air to right. And Venable coasting towards the line. After a 30-plus pitch inning in the second, Stauffer able to get the first out of the third on 2 pitches.
Well, the double play ball was huge in the last half inning. He was able to get out of that inning, only giving up 1 run, and now you hope you can kind of settle in. And
so 1 gone in the third for third baseman Chipper Jones. Slowly to Cabrera, who was cheating up the middle. 2 quick outs. Two down. Stauffer could use a quick inning here, nearing 50 pitches. Unit hitter Brian McCann takes a hack and misses.
And there they are, the quick outs. 3 pitches or less, first 2 hitters, 2 pitches each. And after that last inning, that's what you'd like to see.
One to McCann. High drive center field. Tony pulls up in front of the track. That time a 7-pitch inning for Tim Stauffer. '14 and younger receive a Padres mini bat presented by Cox Channel 4 San Diego. Visit Padres.com to get your tickets. Last of the third. 1 run, 3 hits for Atlanta. 1 run, 2 hits for the Padres. Pitcher Tim Stauffer leading off. And surveys ball 1, the tie. Foul back this way. Tim, 2 out of 8 with the bat. Another one fouled back behind the plate.
When a ball comes close up here, I get the flinchies. As soon as you see a ball coming straight back.
Flinching to get away from it or try to catch it?
Well, I want to catch one day, but.
The third strikeout for Vasquez. Time for the Subway $5 footlong fan poll. Your chance to win Subway's Big Night at the Ballpark and monthly Subway footlong feast. You can text Subway to 269-411 now for your chance to win it. Tonight's question: best team of the 90s? 3 different sports: A, the Braves, B, the Cowboys, or C, the Bulls? I have to go with the Bulls on that one.
I think I would too. But this Atlanta Braves team, they were very good. They didn't get to they only won one World Series, but 14 years in a row winning your division, that's
unprecedented.
Yeah.
They won in 1995. Which was the first year the extra layer of playoffs with the wild card. On the left field side foul. Well, that's what people forget. All those years with the great Yankee teams, they won the American League. They went straight to the World Series.
Yeah.
Up until 1969.
Yeah, well, this team, they won their division 14 straight years, didn't win the wild card, won their division. And got to the World Series quite a bit, but only won it once. And of course, 98, we knocked them out to get to the World Series. But Bobby Cox has done a great job with this franchise.
Fastball high, 2-2.
I used to tell people for years we would go to Atlanta to play, and there'd be 2,500 people in Fulton County Stadium. And
the years prior to, say, 1991?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they started winning.
Left field here in Anderson. In fair territory. Made the catch. Bobby Cox. They recently asked a number of major league players, if you could not play for your own manager, who would you like to play for? This guy was the first choice. The majority, I think with 25%, which was the highest total that a manager received. Bobby Cox got that number and gets a lot of respect.
I no question. I could see that. Pretty much let you go out there and play the game, and like most managers, demands that you prepare and work hard. But he definitely will argue for you, because he's been kicked out of more games than any other manager in history.
That grounds to Escobar. That's 6 in a row retired by Vasquez. We played 3 here at Petco Park. It's 1-1. here. Among pitchers. I have the answer for you a little bit later on. Atlanta with the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the fourth, and Garrett Anderson, the left fielder, leads off. Anderson takes a strike. You're thinking it may be Vasquez. He pitched 5+ years for the Expos. You know, the Padres missed Derek Lowe and Jurgens.
Yeah.
The top 2 pitchers for the Braves in this series. Whacked into right field. Venable trapped it. And Anderson is on. About to say, is that a replay of last night?
It sure looked like it. Same kind of play, sinking line drive. This ball was sinking fast and just came out of his glove. Nice job keeping that in front of him. Here's last night's catch that he made with the runner in scoring position and 2 outs.
Might have hurt the wrist a bit there. Glove hand of that attempt. Here's Anderson on. He's 2 for 2. And there's Escobar, who singled to center his first time up.
Well, this is a part of the order that put the run on the board.
And 3 straight hits from Anderson, Escobar, and LaRoche in the second. That same part of the order up here in the fourth. Good pitch, 2-1.
Much like Vasquez did, 2-0. He didn't give in, threw him a breaking ball. Escobar might have hurt his wrist on that last swing. Taking a little extra time getting into the batter's box here.
Take a look down the third base line.
Kind of late, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably not hit and run. It's definitely not going to bunt.
And he hits it through the hole and into left field. He does pull it through that side. A base hit for Escobar. 2-1, nobody out.
A 2-1 breaking ball, and that fastball kind of runs in on him, but not enough. He lines that ball into left field. So again, 5, 6, 7, making it difficult on Tim Stauffer.
Roche with an RBI single to right. Back in the second. Makes the first pitch strike. Down and away, a ball and a strike. Roche, who began his career with the Braves and in the Braves organization before being traded away to the Pirates. Now back with Atlanta. Below the knees, 2-1.
And I really thought once he left Atlanta going to Pittsburgh, he was really going to just break out and be that 30 home run or 100 RBI guy. Don't get me wrong, he's had some pretty good years.
Check swing. Plate umpire Mike DeMuro says he went. LaRoche last year with the Pirates, 25 homers, 85 RBIs. His first year with Pittsburgh 2 years ago in 07, 21 homers, 88. His best year was his last year with Atlanta, the first time through in 06, when he had 32 homers and had 90 RBIs, both career highs.
I just really thought going to Pittsburgh he was just going to continue on the upswing. And then this year, to go from Pittsburgh to Boston, and the games he played in Boston, he was kind of successful. And then to get shipped back to Atlanta.
Well, Rose played in 6 games with the Red Sox, had a homer and 3 RBIs in the 6. And this is his 4th game with Atlanta.
To be honest, I think it's a better fit for him. He kind of fits into that style. He's a guy who can hit the ball to all fields, power to all fields. Good defensive first baseman. He's going to punch out a little bit.
Breaks his bat, flare right field, down, base hit. Lead runner Anderson stopped at third, and this part of the order has done it again. They loaded the bases with nobody out in the second. Now they have repeated that here in the 4th.
Well, again, 5, 6, 7 are all 2 for 2. And wasn't a bad pitch. He went up the ladder with a little cutter, broke his bat, but LaRoche strong enough to fist it in the right field for a base hit.
Stoffer induced Diaz into a 1-4-6-3 double play in the second. Fouled back. Said they loaded the bases in the second. There was, of course, the LaRoche RBI hit, but all 3 reached to begin the inning, which they have done so once again here in the 4th. That is foul. Padre bullpen is active. Edward Mujica is loosening. Oh, 2 to Diaz. Top foul. Diaz reminds me of somebody, and I can't quite place who it is, how he always leans back with his back, kind of stretching it out before each pitch.
You're going to have to make a good pitch because he's a pretty good hitter.
Double play ball. 6-4-3. That will bring in a run, which scores Garrett Anderson. Well, the Padres turn their second double play of the game. No RBI for Diaz. It's 2-1 Atlanta.
If you're Stoffer, that's huge right there. Yes, you give up the run. Yes, it's the go-ahead run, but it had potential of being a huge inning. And now you got to finish it off and get Vasquez out.
You walk Vasquez in the second. It starts him with ball 1. Javier Vasquez, who as a pitcher once faced 220 consecutive batters without allowing a walk back during the 2005 season. That's incredible.
And he's that good. You know, there's certain guys, you know, in Major League Baseball who just are excellent at keeping hitters off balance, and that's Javier Vasquez.
3-1.
You know, above average, you know, good fastball, but all his other stuff is really good. And he's going to challenge. He's going to challenge the strike zone. He's going to throw all of those pitches for strikes.
2. Vasquez has 3 strikeouts tonight. No walks, so on the season, 161 strikeouts, and he's walked 28. Oh, that one off his foot.
You just knew on the nights that he pitched that you really going to have to concentrate on the offensive end because he just wasn't going to give in. But he was going to be able to throw his pitches for strikes.
On the low part of the zone, strike 3 call. I'm sure Vasquez is thinking, I better not complain.
Yeah.
Needs to be a strike on my side as well.
That's what he's saying.
Braves get a run and take a 2-1 lead. All-time wins leader among pitchers, Steve Rogers, 158. Vasquez, by the way, is 6th with 64. Vasquez, his last year with the Expos was 2003. And against the Padres on August 23rd of that year, went 9 innings, allowed only 3 hits, struck out 10, but did not receive a decision in a game the Padres won 1-0 in 10 innings. Thanks to a walk-off walk.
And that was 2003, you said, Mark?
Yes.
Still pitching the same way. You see him throw the high fastball, mix the breaking ball, the changeup.
First pitch strike to Venable.
Take a little, put a little on, take a little off.
You look at Vasquez's career numbers, and there's a little variation year to year, but they're remarkably consistent.
Yeah.
32 to 34 starts every year. He's won in double digits each of the last 9 years. Will win you 10 to, say, 14, 15 games a year. May lose 10.
right around 200 innings every year.
We're a little better. ERA going to be in the threes, sometimes the high threes. It's in the low threes right now coming into tonight.
Well, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a pretty consistent guy.
His last year with the Expos, that 03 season, which we just saw some footage from, he struck out 241 hitters that year. And walked 57.
I think that's his best strikeout year.
Yes.
He's gone over 200 a couple of times.
In fact, each of the last 2 years struck out right at 200 last year, 213 2 years ago. We spent the last 3 seasons in the American League with the White Sox.
And he will be right there again this year.
Yeah, he's on pace.
He'll be right around 200, and that's one of the reasons why the Braves got him. And he's the kind of guy that, you know, however the waiver process works, you know, that a contending team would like to have, because you know what you're going to get. And of course, the Braves think they're a contending team right now.
Scouts with their radar guns.
You're not going to light up that radar gun. That's going to be his best fastball, is that ball up in the zone.
Well, a rare walk for Vasquez. In fact, that was his first 3-ball count. And ball 4 to Venable begins the home half of the 4th. Here comes Kuz.
You see, he's been swinging it pretty good the last 7 games. 5 doubles.
Vasquez has 5+ years with the Expos, 1 with the Yankees in 04, 1 with Arizona in 05, then 3 with the White Sox the last 3 years. So why is this guy bounced around so much?
That's a real good question. And if you remember the year in New York, they were almost ready to run him out of town. He was 14-10 that year. ERA was kind of high for him, 4.91, but
he wouldn't be the first guy that they probably wanted to run out of the
Yeah, that's true.
Their tolerance threshold isn't exactly the highest in the Bronx. 0-1 pitch. Popped up. And the first baseman, LaRoche. Now the second baseman over there, but it's LaRoche who makes the catch. A step or so from the seats. So Prado come over late. Well, Kuz fouls out, 1 away.
To me, sometimes this is when he does his best work, when there's, you know, a runner on base. You know, that last pitch to Kuzmanoff was fastball running in on his hands.
Here goes the runner. The pitch down low. McCann's throw sails, and Escobar had to come over to the second base side to get the throw, and Venable has his third stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on, too. Kind of a slide step breaking ball, and McCann comes out of the chute. You know, if that ball's on the bag, maybe he's got a shot at getting Venable, but it was on the first base side of second.
Now he takes off for third, and it's hit foul past first.
Boy, Venable had a huge jump.
And he fouled it and broke his bat in the process.
And Headley's down in the count 0-1, and you understand you got to swing the bat.
This is double his first time up, his second hit of the series. And a single in 4 at-bats last night. Minimal the tying run at second base with 1 out in the San Diego 4th. Fastball low.
You know, for left-hand hitters, he's kind of tough to hit too because he works from the first base side of the rubber. And so he likes to inside out the fastball. You see he's on that first base side of the rubber. He likes to run that fastball away, but then cut his fastball in on your hands like he did when he broke Headley's bat on that foul ball. So if you're a left-handed hitter, you can't help but be cognizant of the ball in.
That is fair, pass first. Venable will score to tie it, and Headley chugging for second. His second two-base hit. This one brings in the tying run, and it's 2-2.
Nice job of hitting there by Headley. I think Vasquez wanted to bury this ball inside. Instead, it was out over the plate, and Headley hits it right down the line. And the Padres are even.
They doubled 18-19 tonight on the season for Chase Headley. Kyle Blank for 1. He goes around on the breaking ball. Your point, Tony, though, about lefties and righties against Vasquez, well taken. Right-handed batters this year against Vasquez hitting .229. Lefties .230. So basically no difference.
Yeah, it's tough. He's tough on everybody.
0-2.
And again, it's the variance of speed. He threw him a first pitch breaking ball that was in the 80s. He comes back with another breaking ball. That one's in the 70s. And you see he's pounding the strike zone, throwing a lot of strikes.
And then he gets the fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3, gets Blanks looking.
The best heater of the night for Vasquez, 95. Talk about nipping off the outside corner. Just straight cheddar on the outside corner after 2 different breaking balls. And that's what I meant in the open for the young hitters. This is a tough matchup for him because nothing's going to be the same. Everything, he's going to keep mixing it up.
Off the glove of Vasquez. That slowed it down. Prado, though, still has time to throw out Blanco at first. But the Padres tie it. Leadoff walk hurt. Mid-game recap brought to you by Murray Lampert Construction. Need more space for quality, integrity, and value? There's only one company to call, Murray Lampert Construction. Log on to murraylampert.com. Stauffer returns to the hill for the top of the fifth. A 2-2 game. Braves have out hit the Padres 6-3. Glad to have you with us tonight. Mark Neely with Tony Gwynn. Mudd on vacation for this homestand. Top of the order, and Nate McLeod looks at a strike. High fly to right. Venable came in, now goes back and puts it away.
Scared me for a second. He broke in, and he's talking it over with Tony out in center field. First couple, we'll see him take a couple of steps in. Able to get back and make the play.
Venable has scored both the San Diego runs tonight. Martin Prado, the second baseman, is grounded to short and fly to right. Strike one.
Tim Stauffer, he didn't have any trouble at the top part of this lineup.
It's been 5, 6, 7. They've been the rough ones. Anderson, Escobar, and LaRoche.
Yep.
Breaking ball whacked deep left center field. Gwynn retreating to the fence, and it gets out. 7th of the year for Prado. And Atlanta promptly retakes the lead 3-2.
When we look at the replay, this is going to be a breaking ball that's up, I think. Yep, doubled up. Had to come back with a breaking ball, and it's elevated. He just puts a nice swing on it. Thought for a second maybe Tony was going to be able to run that down, but
gave it a great effort climbing the fence. Into the home bullpen, and Darren Balsley out to visit with Tim Stauffer. Lefty Joe Thatcher just gets up in the San Diego bullpen.
Stauffer's thrown 82 pitches. And he's made some pitches tonight when he's needed to. A couple of double plays have gotten him out of big trouble. But there he left a breaking ball in the middle of the plate, and Prado hit it out of the ballpark. And so, again, you got to kind of shake it off, come back, make some pitches.
Coos was playing off the line and throws out Chipper Jones. 2 outs. Well, Stauffer threw 104 pitches in his last outing. That was Thursday in Cincinnati. Gave up just 1 run, 7 hits, and getting his first win. And he's at 83 right now. Low strike to Brian McCann. One delivery. Breaking ball hit foul outside of first.
McCann's another one of these young hitters on the Braves that you really like. He's got power. He usually hits for an average right around 300. He's a run producer.
Well, since the start of the 2006 season, McCann leads all major league catchers in a number of offensive categories, and blisters this one down the right field line. Venable cuts it off and will hold him to a 2-out single.
He's a good hitter. And it's hard to believe that, with a guy like Joe Mauer, who's won 2 batting titles over in that other league, as you see him get on top of that pitch and line it down the line. Well, does a nice job of cutting that ball off, but McCann can hit.
Here at Anderson, 2 for 2, and he has scored 2 of the 3 Atlanta runs. Part of that McCann story, you mentioned Joe Mauer. Mauer's been hurt.
Yeah.
A decent chunk of time over the last couple of years, but since the start of the 06 season, McCann leads all major league catchers in home runs, RBIs, game-winning RBIs, doubles. You get the idea.
You're right. Mauer was hurt. And really, until this year, Mauer hadn't shown that he was going to be a guy that was going to hit home runs. But this guy has. He's shown that he can get some balls out of the ballpark.
A low strike to Anderson. I wonder how the new ballpark next year in Minneapolis will be and play compared to that thing called the Metrodome that Mauer has played in as his home ballpark for his entire career.
Well, I know this. It'll be cold.
Yeah, it will be cold in early in the
next
season.
Year. It's going to be cold.
Two and two. Yeah, they probably wouldn't mind a roof in April and even into May at times up there.
Yeah, I think it's nice to be able to play on grass, and especially in the summertime when the weather's good. But at the beginning of the season in Minneapolis, I think it's going to be chilly. I think at the end of the season it's going to be chilly. All I can think about when I think about an outdoor stadium is the Viking fans sitting at the old football stadium with ice on their beards when the Packers and
the old
Vikings
stadium in Bloomington.
Yeah, Bloomington, exactly. There's going to be plenty of hot chocolate and coffee sold early in the year next year.
Well, that would tell me that it's going to be tough for hitters that cold
Absolutely.
early in the year.
Yeah. When the fingers and toes get cold, that's when this game's kind of tough to play.
Strikeout of Anderson. With a solo home run by Martin Prado. And the Braves lead once again 3-2.
Valley View Casino. Everybody knows your name. Joe, the valet guy, will welcome you. Hey, welcome, Mr. Grant, to Valley View. Appreciate it. The security guard will know your name in a good way, of course. But join the Players Club. Get a free lobster buffet. It's all happening at Valley View Casino, valleyviewcasino.com, where it's good to be king. It's good to be king, my people.
Well, the half of the fifth. 3-2 Atlanta. We're talking with Tim Stauffer a few moments ago. Pitcher spot is due up second here in the fifth, and it's looking like Stauffer's night will come to an end as they will bat for Stauffer in this inning.
Buddy Black probably talking about pitch sequences.
8-9-1. Cabrera leading off, takes a strike. Luis Rodriguez has come into the on-deck circle to bat for Stauffer. Saw Chris Young there. Bud was mentioning before the game today that they hope to know within the next 10 days more on Chris Young of whether he'll be able to pitch again this year. Breaking ball is low.
Well, you hope so. You could really set a great example for these young guys.
You know, it's been frustrating for CY because the MRIs, everything shows the shoulder structurally is fine. But there's just some kind of impingement. That is hit fair past third. And watch Evers go. Picked up on the warning track by Anderson. He's going to try for third. Here comes the throw. And a triple for Cabrera to begin the fifth. Man, is it fun to watch that guy run.
And on that ball, it's just a matter of how quick could Garrett Anderson play the carom down there in the corner. Cabrera just slapped this ball right by Chipper Jones. And the race was on. If Anderson could have got to this ball quicker, he'd have stopped Cabrera from getting to third. But Cabrera got to second base, and Anderson was just fielding the ball, and he went for it and was able to make it.
6 triples for Cabrera for a guy who missed 2 months. Rodriguez bats for Tim Stauffer. Strike one.
And that's straightaway left field, too. That's not left center field. That's straight down the line.
350 feet into the corner,
yeah,
336.
A little ricochet into the corner, and he gets 3 bags. That's again, this Padre speed that they have now. And so you think man on third, nobody out. Back at the middle, at shortstop and second. You know, ground ball, anything that gets past the pitcher up the middle is going to get the run in.
Broken bat liner, and Vasquez makes the catch and had the presence of mind to try to double up the base runner. And Everett gets back, 1 out.
Well, it's the pitch selection. It's a changeup on the outer half. You see where McCann is setting up? That ball's running away. And you're going to have to go with that pitch. Now they might think about bringing the infield in. So Brian McCann's going to go out and talk to Vasquez about how they want to attack Tony here. And here comes Prado in at second, so the infield's going to come in. And because of Cabrera's speed, Glenn Hoffman might have, Buddy Black might have the contact play in place where anything hit on the ground, he might be coming home.
Popped up left side. Foul ground, Chipper Jones. 2 down. field will move back with 2 down, and it brings up Eckstein.
Yeah, I told you, the young guys are going to have to. They're facing a crafty guy. You're not going to just give in and lay in a fastball. And there he threw him a little slider, a little cutter.
For 2 tonight. He's flied to left and grounded to short. Eck, though, 5th in the National League with runners in scoring position, hitting .378.
And even with Eck, starts him off with a breaking ball.
Fastball strike.
Check out Brian McCann here as he sets up. He's a big guy, but watch how wide his legs are when he sets up. And that's a nice target.
Breaking ball hit down the left field side, foul. Leadoff triple by Cabrera. He's at third with 2 outs, and Vasquez has Eckstein in the hole 1 and 2. Got Dance and Fryer trying to get some 2-out magic going.
Nice block by McCann.
Vasquez takes a walk behind the mound. Another one in the dirt, another block by McCann.
Good, he hadn't given in. He hadn't thrown a fastball. 2 changeups to Rodriguez, a slider to Tony, and now 5 breaking balls.
Three and 2 on Eckstein. Right side, but over to get it, Prado. Leadoff triple by Cabrera. He is stranded at the end of 5. 3-2 Atlanta. And on this date, August 4th, back in 1996, the Braves put an end to a 17-game, 20-day road trip with a 6-4 win over the LA Dodgers. The trip was due to the Olympics held in Atlanta in 96. New pitcher for San Diego is Edward Mujica.
And Edwards coming really off a super outing his last time out against the Brewers. See the record 3-4, ERA 3.04. Opponent 2.44. Let's see if he can have some success with the bottom half of this Atlanta Braves order.
Six, 7, and 8. Escobar, LaRoche, Diaz. Escobar has singled to center in the second and singled to left in the fourth. Lined right field. Venable a few steps to his left. Two pitches and one down in the sixth. Which team is going to put up a crooked number first?
Yeah.
You look at yesterday's game. Padres scored 4 times, single runs in the first, second, third, and seventh. Braves scored twice, single runs in the first and second. Tonight, Braves single runs in the second, fourth, and fifth, and Padres single run in the first and fourth.
Yeah, you're right.
Roche has knocked in a run and singled twice. Slowly up the first baseline, foul.
The Padres had a golden opportunity. The Braves have had some opportunities tonight too to put runs, extra runs on the board, cricket numbers on the board.
Here comes Henley, but it drops in. And that is hit number 3 for Adam LaRoche. Hey, here is tonight's Energy Resource Center Power Player answer. And the question was, which Braves power pitcher and former Padres struck out the side on 9 pitches when facing the Padres? And the answer, Buddy Carlisle. And Diaz is grounded into 2 double plays. One 4-6-3 in the second and 6-4-3 in the fourth. It's outside from Mujica, 2-0.
Both times, too. Diaz was ahead in the count. Late there on the breaking ball.
Braves now up to 9 hits. Padres with 4. Right field, Venable towards the corner near the short porch, and it gets out. There's your first crooked number, a 2-run shot for Matt Diaz. And it's 5-2 Atlanta.
He can hit a little bit, and that ball. He's laughing because he didn't hit into a double play this time, but that's a nice piece of hitting it to the shortest part of the field. See that ball kind of in the middle of the plate, and he just inside outs it to right field for a home.
RBIs 27 and 28 for Diaz. 2-run blast. And went about 330. And that's through the left side. And the pitcher Vasquez, who walked in the second, this time reaches with a base hit.
It's just kind of what shows you what happens when you get balls in the middle of the plate. The ball Diaz hit was in the middle of the plate running in, the inside out. That ball, middle of the plate, base hit to left.
Tony mentioned Mujica's last outing, which was Friday against the Brewers when he went a career high 4 1/3 innings. Did not allow a run, only 1 hit. Padres came back from 6 runs down to win that game. Made a winner of Mujica. Well, 3 straight hits here after getting the leadoff man in the 6th. One 0 to Nate McLouth is down low. Sharply past Blanks. And into the right field corner in foul territory. Vasquez stopped at third. It's a double for McLouth. 4 straight Atlanta hits. And that gets Darren Balsley on the phone.
And Mujica fell behind 2-0 and comes in with a fastball. McLouth is right on it. See Blanks lay out trying to dive and knock that ball down, but he gets by him. And the Braves are still cooking here in the 6th inning.
With Thatcher up in the San Diego bullpen. All one outside to Martin Prado. With a solo home run just to the left of dead center field his last time up. Padres with the infield in with runners at second and third and 1 out. Foul down the right field side. Should have kept my mouth shut about that crooked number deal.
We can't blame the announcers now.
Past the drawn-in shortstop Cabrera, Vasquez and McLeod come in. It's a 2-run single for Prado, and now it's been a 4-run inning. 7-2 Braves.
Again, it's going to be in the middle of the plate. Up. Bangs it past Cabrera for a base hit.
A third of an inning for Mujica. Stop by Discount Tire for a free tire inspection and air gauge. And if you're not satisfied with one of their tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thatcher, come on. County, and we're safe, sound, and standing by you. And in comes Joe Thatcher.
Joe Thatcher coming in to face Chipper Jones and Brian McCann. You see the numbers, 3.91 ERA. Opponent's hitting 250. 30 strikeouts. This is a tough task for Joe Thatcher. Chipper Jones gets the other batting helmet on and goes up there right-handed.
291 average right-handed, 283 left-handed coming in. 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. We talked last night about Chipper's career. Hall of Fame worthy. I think we both agreed. Yeah?
Yeah.
Remember, he was the first overall pick back in 1990 by Atlanta. And if I recall correctly, the consensus best player that year, and that's hit in the air to right field, Venable will make the catch, was Todd Van Poppel. But the Braves kind of thought unsignability, decided to go with Chipper Jones, and that's a decision that's worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. 15 years with one team. Yeah, we talked about his numbers last night. 313 lifetime, or 310 lifetime. Over 400 homers. He really worked hard because he was a really good left-handed hitter and not as good right-handed. He's really made himself into a good right-handed hitter too. And he played on a lot of winning ball clubs there, that's for sure.
8th man to bat in the inning. Brian McCann takes low.
So yeah, I would say that's worked out pretty well.
Yeah. McCann with a base hit. A single to right his last time up. The pitch from Thatcher taken for a strike. Left-handed hitting McCann, hitting .204 against left-handed pitching this year. One of his 12 home runs have come against lefties. 2-2.
Thatcher's got to be a difficult guy for left-handers to pick up. And the key will be if he can keep the ball down where he kept that last pitch. He'd be a tough guy.
Foul outside of first. Braves with 7 runs now on 13 hits. They had 5 consecutive hits here in the 6th inning before Jones flied to right. There's Glenn Hubbard, the first base coach, who's seen a lot of hitters go by in this inning. He's got all kinds of hardware of the different batters that have gone by first.
Arms are protected.
Glenn Hubbard was a part of that big brawl we were showing last night. High drive to right. With some top spin, it'll drop in the mid of Venable. 4 runs in the inning for Atlanta. Midpoint of the 6th, 7-2 Braves.
in select seating sections.
Hey, tomorrow it's a 12:35 game. Another Padres 2-for-1 getaway day presented by Southwest Airlines. Enjoy 2-for-1 prices on tickets and Wiener Schnitzel hot dogs. Well, now the veteran righty Vasquez has a 5-run lead. It's back to the mound for the bottom of the 6th. 3, 4, and 5 part of the order. Venable takes first one up high. Really scored both the San Diego runs. A solo homer in the first. Walk leading off the 4th and later scored on a Headley double.
And even with a 5-run lead, Vasquez still mixing it up. So he's 8-7. Vasquez is, but his ERA is 3.01.
Foul down the left field side. Vasquez leads the Braves staff in innings pitched. Up to the moment, he's at 145 in the 3rd innings on the season.
Pitch count's good. 52 strikes, 22 balls.
Up high and a full count. Vasquez has only walked one, and that was Venable leading off the 4th. He's gone full to Will here in the 6th and the 3-2 pitch. We got a 3-2 fastball to look at there.
But it was up. And after a steady diet of off speed, you know, we saw last night the high fastball is kind of a hard pitch to stay on top of.
Back to the breaking ball, and Venable held up and takes low.
And Vasquez really wanted that pitch. Home plate umpire De Niro's coming out.
Rex liked it.
There's some fussing going on the Braves side. I'll give you that look over there. See Bobby Kite shaking his head. And then again, it's the variety of pitches. Challenged Venable with a high fastball, came back with a little changeup. He was out in front, took it.
Who is swinging at the first pitch? A fly ball to center field. McLeod back now in again. 1 out. This may sound a little weird. A variety of pitches like Vasquez throws, so unpredictable for a hitter. It'd be tough for an umpire sometimes.
I'm sure, yeah. But again, you know, you got a guy like McCann back there who's given that big body, that wide stance. And sometimes, you know, you're not gonna get him. I mean, you have to consistently, you know, put balls in the zone. And if you think back to, for longtime baseball fans, if you think back to Javi Lopez being behind the plate, he was a big guy. And he would he would almost set up to where the center of his body was right on the outside corner. And those guys, Smoltz, Glavin, Maddox, Nagel,
lived out
Avery,
there.
Oh man, they would just sit there and just play pepper or play catch right there with the catcher. And McCann's kind of doing the same thing. Big body, wide stance. And he's a big guy, though, and when he sets up, he's setting up. And you hit that center of the glove, if you can consistently do it, you're probably going to get that call. But that ball ran a little bit more than McCann's body width, because the red on his chest protector, that's where you want to catch it. You want to catch it right in there. And Vasquez is really good at changing speeds, being able to throw all of his pitches, right there in the center of the glove. So for veteran hitters, it's tough, but for younger hitters, it's especially tough to go up there and try to guess along with try to play along with Vasquez.
Chase has doubled twice. Knocked in a run. He has 2 of the 4 San Diego hits. That takes the mask of McCann right off. Have to check out the specs.
And that last pitch is one of the few fastballs that he's thrown.
Listen
in the strike zone.
Back to Vasquez. Escobar and his throw up the line. And they do not turn the inning-ending double play. They follow the road to Wintersville to Sequan every Monday and Wednesday now through August 12th and win a share of over $500,000 in cash and hot new Corvettes.
The pitch before was a fastball, and then he comes right back with a changeup on the same plane, same spot. And Headley's out in front, and he gets the ground ball.
Breaking ball to Kyle, strike 1. We got Kyle swinging in the second and looking in the fourth. Braves with a 4-run top half of this inning, lead it by 5. Fastball outside. Kyle's going to see that breaking ball in his sleep tonight.
I think a lot of these guys are going to remember this performance because you just can't go up there. He doesn't give in. He doesn't do like a lot of pitchers do. 2-1. Okay, I got a 4 or 5 run lead here. Here it is. He's not going to do it. So Vasquez, like you said, he struck him out on a breaking ball the first time, punched him out on a fastball the second time. And you just can't go up there guessing. You got to kind of, try to react to what he throws.
He fans Kyle for a third time. This time it works around the leadoff walk. After 6, 7-2 Braves. Game at Petco Park. Happy you could join us tonight on this Tuesday. Mark Healy along with Tony Gwynn, and we head into the 7th inning, 7-2 Atlanta. And the part of the order that has been a major pain tonight up for Atlanta: Anderson, Escobar, and LaRoche, 5, 6, and 7. Couple of singles his first 2 times up, scoring each time, then Fan in the 5th. One ball, 1 strike to Garrett Anderson. Move off of that one, waves and misses, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that sidearm motion of Thatcher's for a left-hand hitter.
Back to the air to right field. Venable. He caught the last 2 balls of the 6th. Gets the first one out his way in the 7th. Well, like Anderson, Escobar had singles his first 2 times up. And in the 6th, lined out to the right fielder, Venable. Big breaking ball, strike 1. Escobar, born in Havana, Cuba. And the whole 0-2.
Escobar shaking his head on that, but I think it's more because of trying to figure out where the ball's coming from.
You know, 2 from Thatcher. Shortstop Cabrera throws him out easily. Wednesday is officially free and easy at the Del Mar Racetrack. Diamond Club members enjoy free stretch run admission, free reserve seating, and a free program. Plus, enjoy half-price domestic draft beers, sodas, and hot dogs at select stretch run concessions. Thatcher's come in and done a nice job. He's retired all 4 he has faced.
Pitcher spot will come up 3rd next half inning.
Adam LaRoche has 3 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. So the 3 for 3 tonight for LaRoche means that since joining the Braves, he is 7 for 12. And Cabrera to first. Safe.
Wow.
Well, Cabrera made that a lot closer. I thought it was going to be, but LaRoche has his 4th hit.
He just could not get enough on the throw. That ball kind of spun back towards second base. LaRoche able to beat out the play. Little one hopper.
A 2-out single. Right fielder Matt Diaz grounded into 2 double plays, but then found the short porch and right his last time up for a 2-run home run. And man still got some bounce in his step.
Ooh. Big breaking ball there by Thatcher.
Goes 1-1. Diaz behind that, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Diaz has had some swings like that tonight where he's been, really late. And I wonder if he's just taking a shot at right field or.
Kind of looking on the outside corner. Thatcher records his first strikeout. Time to stretch at Petco Park. 7-2 Atlanta. Seven 14-0 for Atlanta. Padres 2-4-0 as San Diego comes to bat in the last of the 7th. Bottom 3. Blanco, Cabrera, and then the pitcher's spot is due up 3rd. Henry, a strikeout victim in the 2nd. Bounce back to the mound his last time up. Jumping on the first pitch and popping it up to the right side. Prado and the first baseman LaRoche, and it's the second baseman Prado. 1 pitch, 1 out. "91 pitches for Vasquez here in the 7th. We have seen, I think, vintage Javi Vasquez tonight.
I think so. He's done a great job changing speeds.
Never takes a strike. Never tripled down the left field line into the corner. His last time up in the 5th. That led off the inning, but was stranded there. Right sack to left. And Garrett Anderson waiting on it. Padres fans, the Padres are asking you for your favorite Padres memory from the past 40 seasons. And visit the fan forum page on Padres.com for your chance to enter the Padres Memories Contest. Padres will be selecting 13 winners throughout the season to win a special prize pack. So visit Padres.com and share your favorite memory today. Oscar Salazar bats for Thatcher. Down by 5. Oscar won't have a chance to come up with a big hit here like he has earlier on this homestand a couple of times in tighter games.
2 big hits.
Last night had an RBI pinch hit single in the 7th. Milwaukee series. And a pinch hit double in the 8th inning on Saturday night and scored a run. RBI double the night before that on Friday against the Brewers. Also was a pinch hitter.
And again, a slider. Just done a super job tonight of keeping Padre hitters off balance.
A strikeout is Salazar. And Vasquez sets the Padres down in order for the second time tonight. Desperate times call for desperate measures. See how some people are paying their bills by literally selling their blood. That's tonight on Insider, right after postgame. Don't miss it. New Padres hurler is right-hander Mike Ekstrom.
See Ekstrom's numbers. 6.06 ERA gives him a chance to maybe get an inning or two and knock that down. Braves are going to send up a pinch hit or two.
Kelly Johnson looks at a strike. He bats for Vasquez, who has finished after 7 innings. Seven innings for Vasquez, 2 runs allowed, earned 4 hits. And really Pretty much those were the only 4 balls that were squared up tonight.
Yeah. No kidding. Venable's home run. The first double Headley got him a little bit out in front, kind of hooked it. Not a whole lot of balls being hit hard.
Vasquez walked 2, struck out 6 in his 7 innings of work. Through 98 pitches. Kelly Johnson pinch hitting. A 2-2.
Well, Vasquez did exactly what they needed him to do. He went 7 innings. Another quality start. Rays offense put some runs on the board for him. And to be honest, I bet Padre hitters will be happy to see somebody else.
Well, they'll see Tommy Hanson tomorrow, who's been an outstanding rookie for Atlanta, but somebody other than Javi Vasquez will probably be welcome tomorrow afternoon.
Absolutely.
How to play left side. Thatcher goes an inning and 2/3 scoreless for the Padres tonight. 1 hit, 1 strikeout for his line. It gets through the hole on the right side. A pinch hit single for Kelly Johnson. Big appetite, small budget, satisfy both with Sequan Casino's incredible all-you-can-eat prime rib buffet, now for only $10. $15 Atlanta hits.
And the last one perfectly placed between Eckstein and Blanks.
The only inning the Braves have gone in order, the 3rd, which was a 7-pitch inning for Tim Stauffer. McLeod doubled and scored in the 6th. He's 1 for 4. Sends it to center field, and Tony back to make the grab. 1 gone in the 8th.
The way the ball left the bat off McLaughlin.
That shot off the barrel.
Yeah, I thought he hit that better.
Now, Prado homered in the 5th. It was a solo shot to center and then singled in 2 runs in the 6th. He's driven in 3 tonight.
Prado's having a pretty good year, hitting 300. He gets 3 RBIs tonight. He's got 31.
Two-zero pitch. Strike call. Braves not all that far from equaling their most hits in a game. They're at 15. Most they've had in a game is 17, and that was not long ago, July 24th at Milwaukee. Braves were held to 6 hits here last night. Off the glove of Eck. That sinking liner trickles into center field, and down to second goes Johnson. Eck trying to make the play, diving to his right. It's a clean base hit for Prado, his 3rd.
That ball was hit pretty good right there. Little slider, stayed on it.
Chipper Jones 0 for 3 with a walk. The walk came in the first. Grounded to short in the third, grounded out in the fifth, fly to right in the sixth. All 2 down and in. Fouls it away. 2 balls and a strike.
2-0 there. Pretty aggressive swing there by Chipper.
Will Adrian play tonight? Will his consecutive games played streak ended 3-14. Fly ball high to left center field, curling around Headley under it. Runners back to their bases, 2 down. Next from to face the cleanup hitter for Atlanta, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Chipper Jones, the only guy not to have a hit tonight.
And he's now 0 for 4 with that walk. 16 Atlanta hits. They had 3 in the second, 3 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. Within the 4-run sixth, had 5 hits in that inning. 5 consecutive hits with 1 out. Off Mujica. Stauffer, the starter, is still the pitcher of record. He gave up 3 runs in 5 innings. Mujica hit for 4 earned runs in a third of an inning. Two on with 2 outs. The 2-1 to McCann. Inside from Ekstrom, 3-1. Prado with 3 hits for Atlanta. Anderson 2, Escobar 2, 4 for Adam LaRoche. And a walk loads the bases.
Just not sure there. Ekstrom wanted to take a chance leaving something in the middle of the plate to a guy like McCann. Well, Darren Anderson, you might get him to chase something out of the zone, but you're gonna have to challenge the strike zone.
Anderson singled his first 2 times up and also scored into the 5th fan and then the 7th fly to right. Belts it to the alley in left center field. Sliding attempt, no. Headley did not make the catch. 2 runs are in, and Headley's arguing this. The third base umpire, Bill Welke, says no catch. And this is going to bring Bud out to argue. It turns into a 2-run single for Garrett Anderson to make it 9-2.
I think Chase Headley thinks he caught this ball now. The fastball, middle of the plate. The glove is up. It looked like it might have bounced in his glove. That's a catch, my friend.
Yeah, that's a catch on that one.
That's a catch. And sometimes the umpire, the glove is open, and the ball goes in the glove, and they see it bounce up in the glove. A lot of times they call that a base hit, but that's a catch. See, his glove is underneath that baseball. That's a catch. Here's a better look. That's
right
a
there.
catch.
Yep.
And again, it's, you're getting beat 7-2, and the bases are loaded, and Buddy Black is like right on the verge, deciding whether he should get booted out of this game or not. Both outfielders, Gwynn and Chase, thought he caught it. Headley wasn't even paying attention to the runner. So that's kind of the first clue for me that let me know he thought he caught that. And
there's the catch. He's showing it, and then he casually, and then he realizes third base umpire Bill Welke said no catch, which would have been the third out. It turns into the third hit of the night for Garrett Anderson, a 2-run single, and a 9-2 Atlanta lead. And it's also Atlanta's 17th hit, which equals a single game high for them this year. Escobar singled his first 2 at bats. That was 2 for 4.
Tonight's just been a frustrating night for the Pods. Even when you make a great catch, you don't get credit for it.
All right, we talked about replay last night.
Mm-hmm.
If this is a playoff game, that's a perfect reason to have replay in the postseason.
I'm beginning to agree with that. Call myself an old schooler, but the games are just too important.
Strikeout of Escobar. Let the Braves get 2. It looked to be Headley's catch that should have ended the inning.
Gonzalez last pitched against the Dodgers. Win an inning. Didn't give up anything. And he's got an unusual style, Mike Gonzalez. You see, he likes to rock.
Johnson stays in the game and is playing second base. Prado, who was at second, has moved over to third. And Chipper Jones has departed the game. Obviously not a save situation. Gonzalez does have 9 saves. Pass Gonzalez to the shortstop Escobar. Rafael Soriano's been their primary closer for the Braves with 16 saves, but Gonzalez has been a closer, at least part-time closer, if not full-time closer parts of the last couple of years. Had 24 saves for the Pirates back in 06. In fact, he was part of the trade that the Braves sent Adam LaRoche to the Pirates to get Gonzalez in Atlanta.
And he missed all of last year, I believe, with surgery, and
foul past third.
And now he's come back and got 9 saves. But he's a guy that's gonna, he talks to himself a little bit out there on the mound. He's got a very unusual kind of delivery. He kind of shortened it up now. He doesn't rock as much as he used to, as he did earlier this year.
He gets Heck looking, and 2 down for the San Diego 8. Padres have added a new deal to the Padres value lineup this season. Enjoy the Padres 5 for $5 value deal. Get a hot dog, regular soda, peanuts, popcorn, and a cookie. All that for just $5 at any regular season home game. Now that's a great deal. Pick up your Padres 5 for $5 value deal at your next Padres game. Braves have yet to retire Venable tonight. A solo homer in the first. He's walked twice and scored both San Diego runs. Padres have never led, I should say did lead, with the Venable homer in the first. And Atlanta tied it with 1 in the second. Atlanta took the lead with 1 in the fourth, and as the Padres tied it with 1 in the bottom of the fourth, Braves 1 in the fifth, and then their 4-run sixth. Way high, 2-2.
Yeah, the 4-run inning really broke this game open. Padres had a chance to tie the game up with a leadoff triple, and nobody out, couldn't score, and then the Braves came back and put 4 runs on the board.
And Cabrera led off the bottom of the fifth with that triple, representing the tying run. If he gets in, it's a 3-3 game, and who knows where it goes from there.
Yeah.
Instead, 9-2 Atlanta here with 2 out spaces empty in the 8th. And the breaking ball gets Venable looking. Padres go down in order. We will go to the 9th here at Petco Park.
spectacular fireworks show following every Friday home game.
And the next one coming up this Friday, August 7th. You can stay after the game for a Friday fireworks presented by Padres Banking at Bank of America. Plus, the Padres will honor Ricky Henderson before the game.
Looking forward to Friday.
Be fun to see the new Hall of Famer. Will that be your first chance to see him in person since he's been officially inducted?
That is correct.
4-hit night for Adam LaRoche, which equals a career high for him. 9th time in his career. Second time this year he's had 4 hits. Looking for his first career 5-hit game right here.
Not many chances at 5 hits in a game. So I'm sure this is not an AB he's going to waste here.
Low from Ekstrom, 2-2.
All 4 hits singles.
Way high and a full count. No Brave has had a 5-hit game yet this season. And there is a walk to LaRoche. He reaches base for a 5th time. Diaz grounded into 2 double plays his first 2 times up, but then retaliated with a 2-run homer in the 6th. Finding the short porch in right field. And that home run is really where the game kind of turned.
Yeah.
And they turn 2. Cabrera. Got him. 4-6-3. Diaz hits into his 3rd double play of the night. Well, the Major League record is 4. Here's Goslin of the Tigers in 34. Joe Torre actually hit into 4 double plays in one game.
4 double play. I know I hit into a few of them myself, so it's not fun. And you're Matt Diaz. You had some opportunities with guys on base tonight.
Ellie Johnson came in as a pinch hitter in the 8th, singled and scored, and stayed in the game to play second base. Multitasking at the ballpark.
Yep.
1-2. Looking at the Padre ninth, Coos, Headley, and Blanks do up the middle 3 in the order. Two to Johnson. Sends a high drive to deep center field. Wynn to the edge of the track to make the catch. Padres will send up Coos, Headley, and Blanks, their last chance when we return. News Now, a unique partnership between NBC 739 and Channel 4 San Diego. News of the day and reporting from the San Diego Insider team. San Diego News Now follows postgame tonight on Channel 4. And Logan, the new Atlanta pitcher.
Logan, 24, 6'5", 215. 4.50 ERA. Getting the inning of work, and I'm sure Bobby Cox wants these guys to take advantage of getting this inning. And he's got 4, 5, and 6 here in the Padre lineup.
That is Kuz, Henley, and Blanks. 9-17-0 for Atlanta, 2-4-0 for the Padres. Kevin hits it sharply on the ground, but a two-hopper to Escobar. Low, but dug out by LaRoche. One pitch, one out in the ninth. He's hit that ball well, but right at the shortstop. We got the rally cab going. Keep the faith. Henley has a couple of doubles and an RBI. These teams play a day game tomorrow, 12:35. No television. Tommy Handsome against Chad Godin. Left side charged by Prado. 2 outs. Back on the air Thursday, the Honda Dealer pregame show on the air at 6:30. Easy on gas, easy on the planet. Stop by one of the 9 Honda dealerships today. Leland Hernandez against Clayton Richard on Thursday as the Mets are in town. We'll be taking a night off, so Steve Quist will have the play-by-play along with Tony on Thursday. I'll be back with you on Friday. The Bott family is here. Jason Bott. Paula there on the left with the pink cap. Able to miss by Kyle Blanks. Stay until the end. Good fans.
So this looks like it'll be the end of Adrian's streak.
This is it. Looks like Adrian Gonzalez's consecutive game streak will end at 314. One to Blanks.
Slow breaking ball. Took a lot off of that. 77 miles an hour.
Staying alive, a ball and 2 strikes. Adrian streak, by the way, has been, or is, at least for one more pitch, the longest active streak in the major leagues. One, 2 from Logan. A little bit outside.
There were a couple of slow breaking balls. Tried to gas him up with a 94 mile per hour fastball.
Off the outside edge again at a full count.
Again, trying to nip off that outside corner.
Three-two pitch. And a 2-out walk. And that'll keep it going for Henry Blanco. We got the pitcher spot 2 more hitters away. It looks like the only way the consecutive games streak will continue is if Blanco and Cabrera reach.
I think it would have continued if Adrian really wanted it to continue.
Foul out of play. You know, which I'd asked that question. Adrian said, how important is the consecutive game streak? And he said, it's not a big deal. And
I think he probably wanted the Padre record, which he got
over Steve Garvey, and he said it's nice to be up there, recognized with somebody caliber of Steve Garvey. But it just wasn't lip service, Otherwise, he would have gotten in this game at some point tonight.
Exactly.
Slowly left side, Prado, and the Braves win it 9-2. So the consecutive game streak does end for Adrian at 3:14, and the Braves, even this 3-game series at a win apiece, they equal a team high with 17 hits. 9-2. Atlanta wins it. We'll take a timeout and come back to wrap it up after this.